Durarara, Durarara. Oh, I'm so happy, dude. We got season 2, episode 1. Oh, so I bench watched season 1 like a month ago. Oh, sorry, like a week ago. But a lot of you have been waiting 5 years for this. Oh man, the pain must have been intense. So Durarara X2 is been confirmed. There will be 36 episodes. The first 12 are happening right now. Then the next 12 are gonna come in the summer of 2015, and then the last 12 will be coming in the winter of 2016, which is January. So good news for that. Again, this is one of the first few anime, actually, one of the few animes that incorporates flashback from the previous episode into their opening. And in the opening, we see a cast of new characters, new faces. And I'm so excited for those new faces. Actually, one of them was introduced. 2 of them were introduced, previewed. One of them spoke. Emilia, she married Shinra's dad. She's this blonde nurse, or I guess you can call her a plastic surgeon, or whatever you want to call her, doctor. And she wants Celty to call her mommy and mother-in-law, like a mom. Like, oh, it's so funny. She was touching her boobs, Celty's boobs. Man, this girl is crazy. Now, Celty is allowing herself to be experimented on for money. So the jobs that she does are just, it's not good enough anymore. She is allowing herself to be experimented on because she wants to pay for things for her man. And yeah, she likes him a lot, but she confirmed that the whole marriage thing is just not something that she's thinking about right now, even though his father was like, okay, you're kind of pretty much living with my son, like you're practically married, like seriously. Which is, I guess, in my opinion, is true. Now let's talk about some of the characters in this episode. Yeah, we saw Isaya, but Isaya is kind of taking a break right now. He's not doing too much in this episode. And episode 25, dude, Isaya versus my boy Shizuo was like, that fight scene was intense, like so sick. But no, this episode showed more, not action from them, but it showed more action from Celty being chased by the police riders chasing the headless rider. That was so funny. Now, what's interesting is that she actually has the power to create like a kite-looking thing with her black shadows, and actually detach that from herself and use that as like an scapegoat for her to escape the police. That was pretty cool. I really enjoyed that. Now, my boy Mikado. Okay, Mikado, you need to confess your love. You do, dude. You need to let her know how you feel. Masaomi, you need to stop waiting your ass for Masaomi. He misses him so much that even at one point in this episode, he was imagining having flashback of when he was there next to him, all the 3 of them hanging out, having a good time, and they will always see the black headless rider come in, pass by on the motorcycle. Like, come on, dude, you're on a date. Forget about him. He has his own girl to worry about, and I'm assuming he's coming back, because the way this episode ended is kind of letting us know that he's gonna be coming back and see how things are going with his homeboy. But come on, you gotta confess your love to her. Forget about him and let him be with his girl. Now, we saw a little bit more of the 2 lesbians. You guys remember from episode 25, who had that lesbian moment kiss. We saw a little bit more of these 2 girls. I hope we get to see more of them. They're just so funny. One of them is really quiet, the other one is energetic and a fighter. This is just a good interaction between them. I can't wait to see more of them. Now, in terms of what else happened in this episode, wow, dude, this episode had mentions and had references to other anime. We saw a reference to Sword Art Online, dude, to Black Bullet, and to another anime. I forgot the name, what it was, but it's just so cool how they incorporate other animes into this. Like, it just makes it seem like it's real life. Like, this show is, yeah, it has some supernatural elements to it, but it could also be real life because they're fans of anime themselves. The music too was improved a little bit. Yeah, we got the old classics from season 1, but at the same time, we got to hear some new sounds, some new music that actually fit very well with the scenarios and the situations that were happening on screen. And I really enjoyed the music in this episode. It was actually well implemented, well done. Now, what's also interesting is that Isaya wanted to, well, not a date, but he wanted to take the girl out for dinner, his assistant that he pays. But why would you want to take her out for dinner? Like, I don't understand. Like, you know, Seiji's sister, I forget her name, but Seiji's sister, he wanted to take her out. No, don't take her out, dude. She's a creeper. She's mean. She's not someone you want to take out on a date. Now, scrolling to the episode, News 666. That in itself was just funny to me because I've never seen News 666. Like, where do you see that? I haven't seen it anywhere. Now we have a new villain introduced to this series, or a new mystery. We have the Hollywood serial killer who has been killing, and it's actually more than one person. It could be 2 or 3 of these people. Maybe they're not people, who knows, because in the previews of the trailers we saw zombies. So these people are dressing up like animals or like monsters, and they're committing murders. One of them was dressed up like a wolf. The other one looked like a monster from underground or something. Like, I don't know, but it's gonna be very interesting to see them in the next few episodes and to see our new characters. Now, something I want to point out as I'm talking about all these characters. Now, Mikado in this episode, he pointed out that things are getting a little bit boring. He didn't say that himself, but he basically said it by saying that nobody has changed. Everything is the same. None of the characters. It's just her and him and him. Nobody's changed. And I agree, which is why we need the new characters. It is, thank you for the writers of everybody who made this episode, this series, season 2, because you're gonna incorporate new characters, and that is gonna help further develop the interactions between our present characters. Maybe some more character development out of them. I'm sure we're gonna get to see some of that because of these new characters. I just hope that the new characters are actually interesting like our present characters. We need to have some memorable characters, because we already do, but we need more of that. We like Simon. We need somebody like Simon or something, like a foreigner, another foreigner. Yeah, we do have that guy who's working for Hollywood, who's working in the movie studios, who's from America, but I'm not a big fan of him right now. He just seems like an idiot. Anyways, this was an amazing episode. Great music that really fit in with the atmosphere that I really enjoy. Great animation, great story, just good comedy. Everything about it was amazing. Obviously, my favorite episode of all time has been episode 25, the OVA special. That episode was just 10 out of 10. But this was still a good episode to start off season 2. Let me know in the comments below what you thought about this episode. And if you haven't seen Durarara in the past, make sure you watch season 1. Warning, you might not enjoy after the first 3 episodes, but just give it a chance. Give it 10 episodes and you'll love it. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.